Hello and welcome to another video. Okay, in this video I'm going to talk about Donald Trump and what Donald Trump went through. It was in the news. I know this is still kind of hot. A lot of people are talking about this online. I'm going to talk about it here. Well, heard that the FBI raided Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago home in Palm Beach, Florida, wherever that is. Hope I'm correct on this. And the FBI raided his home to look for some papers that he documents that he took from the White House after he left the White House after he lost the election. And seeing this, it's not what I talked about in a previous video. Well, I didn't mention this. Yeah, I talked about the Secret Service will drag Donald Trump's sorry, fat, frail, orange, fat ass out of the White House with him kicking and screaming because he probably would refuse to leave the White House because he feels that the election was stolen from him. The 2020 presidential election was stolen from him. And he won fair and square, and he should get a second term, and Joe Biden is the loser. So yeah. But I was thinking, after Donald Trump leaves the White House, the IRS will come after him because he hasn't paid his taxes. Donald Trump never paid his taxes, and the IRS never went after him. Because to all of you, this video is directed to people here in the U.S. If you're from another country and you're viewing this video, you're in for a treat. So this is directed to people who live in the United States. People who are Americans who sub to this channel. I'm going to say this to him. I'm going to say this to them. Well, if you don't pay your taxes, you know what happens if you don't pay your taxes? The IRS will come for you. They will come for you, arrest you, and throw your ass in jail. Funny, but Donald Trump never paid his taxes because he's one of those rich people here in America who pay little to no taxes at all. And people like him should be in prison. But Donald Trump didn't go to prison at all. And he went on to become president and just ran this country into the ground, caused all hell, mischief, mayhem, and chaos. And, he coked his idiot supporters to storm the White House. Not the White House, but storm the U.S. Capitol. Yeah, from the January 6, 2021 insurrection. Yeah. You know how that went down. And I also heard about this that he didn't. He wanted to join the people in the insurrection, but his security detail didn't want to. His security detail didn't want to take him to the U.S. Capitol because they're fearing for his safety. And Donald Trump said this: take me to the U.S. Capitol. I'm the fucking president. I think that's what he said. And his security detail refused, and they took him to the White House. So I heard that after that he got mad and threw a fit and grabbed the steering wheel. And a lot of people online, like David Dole from the Rational National, called him a bitch. And he is a bitch. You know, I'm seeing the FBI raiding his Mar-a-Lago home in Palm Beach, Florida. You know, it's a long time coming, and someone said this: it's about damn time, and it is about damn time. You know, the FBI raided his home. So, you know, a lot of conservative assholes and jerk-offs on Fox News, they just went crazy. They just went insane. They just said a lot of crazy stuff that was just completely out there. They just lost their minds. They just went crazy. And Donald Trump's supporters in Palm Beach, Florida, you know, they were defending them, and I think one guy said this. One of his supporters said this. Said that it's a crime and it's not right for the FBI to raid Donald Trump's home, his Mar-a-Lago home in Palm Beach, Florida. And also there were some people. This is in Palm Beach, Florida. I saw this on TV. And there were some other people who hated him, who hated Trump, said this, you know, they said that he deserved it. It was a woman. She said that he deserved it because of all the pain, mischief, mayhem, and chaos that he caused when he was president of the United States. So, you know, and it was funny that Donald Trump's orange, fat, frail, fat ass wasn't home when the FBI raided his home. And seeing those conservative people on Fox News, just like they just lost their minds. And he said this, and he said they were bringing up Hunter Biden, Joe Biden's son. Who cares about him? They brought up Donald Trump Jr. They were just saying a lot of stuff. They were saying all this crazy stuff just to defend Donald Trump. You know, calling people who hate Trump, who are on the left, calling these people the radical left. I was called the radical left. And you know, I don't take sides. I don't. You know, I don't take sides at all. And someone online who's a conservative, hearing what I'm saying, I don't take sides, and they saying that, oh, I'm part of the radical left. I'm just like the radical left. Quite frankly, you know, I'm gonna make it clear because, you know, these conservative people, these Republicans, these conservative Republican politicians and these conservative voters, these people are goddamn stupid. Everything they say doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Nothing they say make no sense. And all they do is just attack people on the left, radical left, all this crap, you know. I'm going to say this, Democrats, liberals, people on the left, you know, they're all different. And they are. They're not all the same like the conservatives want to put it out as. These people are different, you know. like for instance, Christian Cinema, the senator from Arizona, and Joe Manchin, the senator from West Virginia. They're called conservative Democrats. They're conservative, neoliberal corporate conservative Democrats. Um, Joe Biden is one. Kamala Harris is one. Um, Barack Obama is one. Yeah, and these people are completely different from people like Bernie Sanders, AOC, Nina Turner. Yeah, they're different. They're not all the same. But conservatives want to just lump all these people into one boat like they're all the same, and they're not. Because, who cares what they say? I mean, these people are completely mentally retarded. They're stupid. They don't have a clue. Yeah. It was just, it was amazing, seeing Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago home being raided by the FBI. You know, there's a lot of homes that the FBI need to raid. Yeah, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, there's a lot of crooked, dirty people, wealthy people in the good old U.S. of A. who need their homes to be raided. You know, that puts a smile on my face. And going back to Alex Jones, um, who was forced to pay money to the victims' families of the Sandy Hook massacre when he said that the whole thing was a hoax. And Alex Jones, is a piece of garbage. He's a lonesome scumbag. This guy is massively, let me say this again, massively fat. This guy is extremely fat, equator fat, Texas size fat. Good God, I mean, how fat is this guy going to be? He's going to be so fat that people going to someone's going to roll his fat ass around because that's how he's going to get around. Putting him in a wheelchair wouldn't be a good idea. If you put him in a wheelchair, the wheelchair will break and be crushed up when he sits on it. It'll be flat. It'll be a big, flat, crushed up mess. And Alex Jones is a conspiracy theorist wacko. He's garbage. You don't care about the families of the Sandy Hook massacre. Basically, he just one of these powerful, wealthy people like Donald Trump who doesn't give a rat's ass about anybody at all. And going back to Donald Trump home being raided by the FBI and his supporters and people on Fox News just coming to his defense to defend him with all this nonsense. It's just laughable, But people on Fox News, they're not stupid. I mean, they're lying and they're full of crap. So, I don't have no sympathy for Donald Trump at all, and I don't. Wow. Donald Trump's home in Palm Beach, Florida, his Mar-a-Lago home being raided by the FBI, and his supporters are coming out and saying this. It's just wrong. It's just wrong that the FBI is raiding Donald Trump. Donald Trump is a good man. He did some good things for this country. And he did. He's the greatest president ever. I love Trump. Trump is the man. He's the man. That son of a bitch is the man. He look good in that orange tan. I got my Trump flag here. Come on, I came outside my home and saw the FBI raiding his home. It ain't right. It just ain't right. Oh, man. Man. Yeah. And another one. The Trump, it just ain't right. They broke into his home. It just isn't right. What do you mean is it right? Like, the guy tried to steal the election. He stole some documents out of the White House when he left the White House and brought it to his home. We mean it isn't right. So I guess it's okay for him. I guess coding his supporters to storm the White House, not the White House, storm the U.S. Capitol building that led to the insurrection. He coded his supporters to storm the U.S. Capitol building. I guess that's okay, and I guess that's right, and the FBI raiding Donald Trump's home is wrong. Yeah, these people aren't living in reality. They're living in a fantasy world. You know, who cares? You know, and David Dole from the Rational National, he covered this in a video on his YouTube channel, the Rational National. I sub to that channel. He said this after almost at the end of this video that he did. He said this. Fuck this shit. I'm gonna play some video games. Goodbye. And yeah. And this guy's happy. David Doe was happy. He loved this, and he lives in Canada. He lives in Toronto. He lives in Canada. I mean, he's not an American. He's Canadian. But you know, that's fine with me because you know that's okay because you know that makes me even more happy to see someone from another country just ripping Donald Trump, his supporters, and the conservatives a new asshole. You know, and David Dole is the man for the job to do that. And you know, looking at his past videos, he did a video about Americans having a bizarre obsession with the U.S. Constitution and the Founding Fathers, and he just ripped these people a new asshole. I love that video. And you know, it's just a shame that David Dole is antisocial. You know, if I run into this guy somewhere in Toronto, wherever he lives in Canada, I know if I speak to him, he probably gonna ignore me because he's antisocial. You know, being antisocial isn't a good thing, but you know, that's considered normal here in North America, and in countries outside of North America, Some countries, not all of them, that's not normal. And in those countries, people view social and human connection as normal. And they view that as being human. But that's considered weird and awkward and not right in North American countries like the US and Canada. So, yeah. So, hope more of this is gonna go down for Donald Trump after his Mar-a-Lago home in Palm Beach, Florida was raided. That just puts a smile on my face. That just puts a smile on my face. So yeah. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, decided to make this video. So that's all I gotta say in this video. Bye.